Hi Guy, my name is David. Today we will talk about The Bold and the Beautiful spoiler for Tuesday, July 28th, tease that Wyatt Spencer to face Sally Spectra. As BB viewers know, Wyatt just rescued Flo Fulton, who was tied to a radiator in Sally's apartment by Sally and Penny Escobar. And Flo dropped a huge bomb on Wyatt, that Sally was never dying and invented it all to remedy Wyatt. Well, in Tuesday's episode, Wyatt will let Sally do it for what she did. It appears that Wyatt and Flo are likely to return from Sally's apartment to the beach house, where Sally and Penny will wait. Looks like Wyatt will really get tired of Sally for what she did. After all, Wyatt really suffered from severe emotional distress when she thought Sally was dying and made some huge sacrifices for the sake of her well-being. According to BB spoilers, given that Wyatt raids Sally, both Sally and Penny will accomplish just what they will face going forward. There doesn't seem to be any legal charges that could be brought against Sally, but she still has a lot to lose. Once you know that Sally isn't dying and the whole thing was a ploy, she'll almost certainly lose her job at Forrester Creations and probably not be a friend to the world. And as for Penny, he physically assaulted Flo, and he may also be in serious trouble with the medical board for his actions. It appears that Wyatt and Flo will likely make it clear that they are not going to let Sally or Penny go for what they have done. Meanwhile, in the new BB episode of Monday, July 27th, Bill Spencer will be on the hot seat. As BB viewers know, Bill is the person who collided with Steffy Forrester when he was out riding his bike. And since Bill has already revealed to Dr. John Finnegan Tanner Novlan that Steffy wasn't at fault for the accident, that can only mean one thing. That Bill wasn't looking where he was going. It appears that Bill will have to respond to Ridge Forrester and Brooke Forrester in Monday's episode, as they will want to know exactly how Steffy's accident happened. Detective Alex Sanchez, Jeremy Ray Valdez, will also be on hand to question Bill about the incident. Obviously, Detective Sanchez is very suspicious of incorrect play whenever a Forrester is injured by a Spencer or vice versa, so he probably grills Bill well enough. However, something tells us that Bill may be more concerned about Ridge's reaction to the whole situation than Detective Sanchez's questions. After all, there will be no real evidence that Bill intentionally hit Steffy, so it probably won't end in any serious legal issues. But Ridge will be furious with Bill for messing up with his family again, especially since it appears that Steffy's injuries will be serious enough and it will take some time to heal. The Bold and the Beautiful spoiler reveals that many fans are happy to have CBS soap back in action. The new BB episodes brought serious drama, and a large part of them centered around Steffy Forrester's motorcycle crash. Since Bill Spencer caused the accident, Diamant recently spoke to Soap Opera Digest about the turnaround and what lies ahead. To begin with, Diamant joked that there would be some people that Bill would probably like to invest, but Steffy is certainly not one of them. However, Diamant was thrilled with Bill's involvement as it is quite dramatic and creates a lot of problems. The Bold and the Beautiful star acknowledged that this is another way for Bill to go to the bad side of Ridge Forrester. As if Ridge didn't have enough reasons to hate Bill, here's another one, on top of the kiss with Brooke, so yes, here we are, Diamant said. Speaking of that kiss, Diamant admitted that it could have meant more than Bill and Brooke Forrester think. BB's actor at least feels like he's crossing a line that shouldn't be crossed. Diamant suggested that it is entirely possible that Bill still has feelings for Brooke deep down, but feels that Bill would deny it, even to himself. Bill's efforts to reunite his family are genuine because Bill believes it is best for him. At this point in the story, Bill still takes care of fixing things with Katie Logan. However, Diamant has confessed to being in the dark about what BB writers have in store for moving forward. He doesn't know what will fade or turn into something bigger, but he sees a lot of possibilities. When Diamant was asked about Bill's feelings for Steffi, who was perhaps waking up, he had an interesting answer. More than 10 years have passed, so it was over, Diamant said, apparently suggesting where Still's untapped potential was. And then there is always the potential bomb of Kelly's paternity, which fans still discuss. During previous Twitter chat with viewers, Diamant supported the idea of revisiting Steffi and Bill as an association. He indicated that he would also fall due to the fall of the paternity bomb. Diamant seems willing to keep going for the ride, so we'll see what BB has thought of for him. At the beach house, Wyatt asks, "Where's Flo, Sally?" Sally is irritated and wonders why she is asking for it. Wyatt orders her to look at the message on her undergarments in the mirror, "Help me. Flo." He knows his girlfriend is in trouble and asks to know what he did with Flo. He threatens to call the police and Sally says that it is not necessary. She gasps, "Oh, this isn't me," then confesses that Flo is in her apartment with Dr. Escobar. Wyatt takes off. In Sally's apartment, Flo informs Penny that Wyatt won't fall in love with Sally's plan. Penny reminds her that he told her what to text him, so he probably got the message. Flo whispers, "I hope so." She wants Penny to untie her, but she won't. Flo warns that Wyatt will find out sooner or later. Penny expresses doubts about Wyatt's willpower to keep his pants on. Flo is counting on Sally to come off and again ask Penny to end this. In Forrester Creations' main office, Zoe sets Ridge a tone for hope for the future. He realizes that she has ambitions besides being a model. They summarize that it was rocky for her, but things are improving with hope. Ridge apologizes for his son's behavior. Zoe exits when Brooke arrives. He wants you to come home, but he's going to be staying with his father. They fight over Bill, then wonder why Steffi is late for a meeting. Brooke wants to discuss their future. In Steffi's hospital room, she is still unconscious and Bill flashes over the motorcycle accident before begging her to wake up. "You must be fine." Dr. Finnegan enters and Bill exits. He calls Ridge and warns him that there has been an accident and is in the hospital. In Forrester, Ridge disconnects from Bill, updates Brooke and rushes out. Ridge and Brooke arrive at the hospital and Bill claims that Steffi was on his motorbike and was hit by a car. Ridge tears. Must see it. In the end, Ridge asks why Bill is there. Just then, the doctor emerges and says that Steffi has not improved, but is stable. Ridge comes in, kisses Steffi and tells her that he will do anything to help her. Penny arrives at the beach house and Sally informs that Wyatt knows this and has gone to look for Flo. He shows her the message about his underwear to explain. Penny gaps. Wow. Wyatt arrives at Sally's house but is unable to enter the locked door, then opens it. He is amazed to see Flo tied to the radiator and releases her with scissors. They embrace each other ecstatically and kiss each other. In Flo's apartment, she informs Wyatt that Sally plans to get pregnant with him tonight. Wyatt insists he wouldn't be with her. He is baffled by Sally's actions, he is dying. Flo makes headlines that he lied all the time. Sally isn't dying. Quote,